Hey everyone, hope you're well. I'm currently running a 9-day workshop here, which means I haven't had too much time for YouTube. But I figured, hey, maybe today I'll film behind the scenes and you guys can join us as I share with my clients the beautiful backyard and a place that I call home. So we're starting off in the rainforest this morning. We're going to go hit some waterfalls and then have a very special end to the day as we privately charter a boat in Milford Sound. Hopefully along the way you can pick up a few tips as well. Let's do it. One of the big lessons is not overthinking when you're shooting. I think it's so important to let yourself get in the flow state and just kind of run on intuition. For me personally, if I'm sitting there thinking of every fine little detail, I don't get the best shot. I get the best shot when I'm just doing it and keep slightly moving, shooting, adjusting, shooting, and not thinking too much. That's when I get the best results, and I've seen the same with my clients. There's no such thing as a perfect shot, and if you're sitting there trying to dial in this fine-tuned composition thinking that you're going to get it perfect, you're going to find that you're probably overlooking something. I think it's more important to just do it, get in the flow, keep slightly altering the comp and shooting it as you go. When you get home and look at the files, that's when you'll probably be able to see, oh yeah, that was the one. Leanne's adopted the handheld workflow. She's a student of mine. Let's see how she's going. Yeah, nice. Let's go 1/8. Yep. You probably get, and then let's stack it. We'll go across to the focus stack, and then you move that box to the left. Now we've got to keep an eye on the vanishing point. See that? That's where the eye's going to finish up. That's probably a bit, yeah. We don't want it too far in the corner. About there, I'd say, yep. And just experiment with the shutter speed. Don't just shoot the same shutter speed all the time. Mix it up. A little bit faster, a little bit slower. Get the different texture on the water. So one of the challenges of the forest is it's just so chaotic, and I know you've probably seen some of my forest videos already. So I was just explaining to the guys, it's just all about trying to find that main focal point, something to break up the chaos, a little bit of harmony. And then from there, we look at our framing, what focal length is going to do the subject matter justice. I typically find I don't go too wide in the forest. The wider you go, the more potential for picking up all that junk. So I'm often sitting on the mid-range lens, zooming in slightly and just trying to identify a big main subject, like a big dominant tree, but then looking for some kind of framing. It's a challenge, but it's highly enjoyable when you can make it work. I find that the more you look, the more you see, don't you? At first it feels a bit overwhelming, but then once you actually get the camera out and slow down, you just see shots everywhere. Yeah, see, exactly. It kind of bounces through. I think if you went further to the right, it would close that gap a little. Let's try it now, actually. We'll just come this way and it'll narrow that gap up a touch. Even further, let's go a big step to the right. And then let's get rid of that left-hand side. Can we zoom in a touch there? Yes. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, sometimes it's good to tilt down, exactly, and get more of the trunks. And why don't we do it now, maybe a little wider, and we'll pick up the ferns in the front.
I like this because the third tree is further in the distance.
Yeah, so there's a good sense of depth. You can see it fading off to the distance. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, there we go. That's really good too. Perfect, you're doing great. Look at the light on this side now. So maybe Let's see if we can find some subject matter, okay? All right, look at the light there. That is incredible. And it just comes and goes in between the rain. 1 minute it's there, and then it's gone, just like that. So I'm with my friends, Cruise Milford. We're doing a private charter this afternoon. That way we're going to get it timed with soft light, and we can really direct where we go to get the best compositions. And the conditions today are as good as it gets. Look at that drama. Alright, we've got a few dolphins. Can you see them still? Are they hiding? Oh, look to the right. Wow. And then give the lens a clean. See where the wind's blasting it halfway along? You might get some really interesting patterns in there as well. Oh, look at that. Now we're coming up to another waterfall up here. So let's, well, you got the 24 to 70 on?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, there you go. Look at the wind. Nice. Oh, here we go. Bit of wind on it. That's the one. Awesome. It's that one on the second from the end. We'll go in a bit closer to that.
Sounds good. It's got just this one here?
Yeah, that's it. Awesome. It's a very dramatic sky. Look at it. Yeah, that's good, man. Sweet.